So imagine that you are an emergency responder and like Harvey. So imagine that you're one of those people in that emergency operations center trying to figure out what's flooded and what's not and what's going on, and is the flooding getting worse on day 2 or day 3. You're getting that, and you have these UAV teams that you send out, and they come back with images, 800 to 3,000 images every day. And how do you know what you're looking at? So that person takes those. What we'd like to do is have that SD drive full of images, which are geotagged. You know, they've got the GPS location, and it does tell you which way the camera was facing, the ordinal direction, like north, and compass direction. Yes, fairly accurate. And to be able to sit there and say, I need a dot on this map, and show me where those pictures were. The problem is that once you have that dot there of where where the UAV took a picture, that doesn't tell us a whole lot. Then I could draw a little maybe shade in the area where every image was, so I could see what I'd actually covered. Because telling me a dot right here doesn't tell me what I actually saw. If I click on that dot and get that image up, I don't know. All right, well, the other problem with that is that usually we don't fly looking straight down. So if you know the angle, that's great. So now it projects this way. Oh, and you had to know which way it was facing, right? Because of that. So you have to know those inputs, which are part of the file. So now they can pull it up, and they can now see a kind of gray area of everything that's gray was covered. And so imagine that's what we like, is to have one visualization, say, just show me where all the little dots are, maybe with the arrow pointing the camera angle it was looking at, and in the compass direction. And then one to just gray the area that was actually probably seen. So now a person can come in, they can click on the dot and look at that image, but they know what they're looking at. But that can get kind of cluttered. If you have 800 images, there'd be 800 dots. Flooding event will last 2 weeks. So it'd be nice to have a toolbar to go in and select the date range. It worked really well as a slider bar. You just pick the range you wanted, and it would show what your happily label dynamically changes to indicate what date that was or what date range. Okay, so the use case is somebody who's very busy, very tired. So they want to take SD card, pop it in here, put it into their file. It works.